What's going on, YouTube? This is going to be a quick session because we already pretty much tapped into everything I was looking for. We have a 1 hour immediate rebalance loading, but we have a 1 hour IFVG. We just took out a 1 minute wick. We're actually just almost there. So once we take this out, I'm definitely going to be looking for sells. We are currently live with 92 people. What's going on, everybody? We're looking for sells today. Guys. So let's go ahead and see when we start reversing. We tapped into a 1 hour IFVG. I want to make sure that my trade kind of factors in for all of that. We're going for this 1 hour no wick. We tapped into the no wick right here on the 1 minute, and then I was talking about the 1 hour immediate rebalance. That's what I was talking about. But even from here, like, let me just see if I mark out this trade. Like, this could be our entry right here with the 50 tick SL for sells after the immediate rebalance. Say like risk like 500 on this trade, but we go for the daily low. I'm thinking today's target for the daily low is going to be the low of this gap right here. And this is at 4541. So 4541, I'm going to be using a 0.5 lot because it's going to be a pretty big swing trade. 4541. Let's see if we get the... Okay, we tapped into the no wick. We're kind of getting that reaction. I'm going to hop in. I'm going to low-key hop in right here. Boom. This is my position for today. So the reason why I was pretty eager to hop in just off of that, because I figured if I can put a stop loss that kind of factors in for this 2 hour gap, like look at the 2 hour time frame. We already tapped into the 2 hour IFVG. Or actually we didn't. I'm wrong about that. We did not tap into the 2 hour IFVG. That's a little bit higher. However, we did tap into a 1 minute no wick and a 1 hour IFVG. So from this point on, price can already sell off. As you guys can see, we ran up into this 1 minute no wick, and we just instantly turned around and started running down to this no wick down here. So I'm sure price can go back up, but already, guys, I should be up a decent amount on this trade. $120 right there. We're going to be looking for sells off of this gap to potentially the daily gap down here. 4541 is what we're targeting. It would be the low. I'm expecting sells today because I was looking at the overall structure of the market recently, and every single day this week we have been creating lower highs and lower lows. So if you guys see, this is Monday's range right here. Monday's range created a high right here. Monday's high. Tuesday does not take out Monday's high. We just go up into the premium, sell off, create a lower low. Then we're inside of Wednesday's range. Once again, we don't take out Tuesday's high. We create a lower high and a lower low. And I'm expecting today to be the same exact way. We're not creating a higher high. We're creating a lower high and most likely going to be creating a lower low as well. So that is my narrative for today. We're expecting price to continue going lower. It clearly gave us a bearish market structure right here when we closed below this 1 hour bullish gap and created a 1 hour IFVG. So here's the thing. The reason why I placed my stop loss a little bit higher on today's trade is because we do have this 2 hour bearish gap right here. So this right here is a 2 hour IFVG, and that's just a little bit higher. We might go back up into this area, but I placed my stop loss on a 0.5 lot at 2608.5. So my SL is 2608. So that's going to be way higher than this 2 hour gap. I just want to make sure that I survive just in case it wants to go up there. I'm taking a lower risk approach because I want to swing trade today. Does that make sense? So that is today's setup. I don't know if you guys saw what I sent out in the Telegram, but I went painting with my wife today. We found this like ceramics place and we got to paint stuff. I grabbed a little cup and made a trading cup with all the concepts. So let me show you guys that thing because I thought it was pretty cool. All the concepts that I personally trade with. Let me go pull this up in my Telegram. Yeah, there you go. Alright guys, today me and the wife decided to go paint some stuff. So I made the inside of the cup fully green. I made the little bottom part red. Put 101 marquee. We got a liquidity sweep right here. This is a liquidity sweep. We took out the lows, went for the highs. Then we got the FVG right here. And we got a IFVG right here. And one last concept, the no wick candle. So I put all the concepts except the immediate rebalance. I would have put it on there if I spaced it out a little better, but that's what I was up to today. I do recommend going. It's pretty fun. Really relaxing. Just join, bro. Can you tell me again what's your take profit? My take profit is 4541. So that's going to be the low of this daily gap. I'm expecting the daily gap to flip bearish. I am also putting my stop loss at 4608, so that's going to be just above both of these gaps with some room. So pretty decent stop loss size today. I'm risking $470 with a 0.5 lot. So I gave myself, what is that? Like a 90 tick SL. So almost 100 ticks right there. So risk according to your account, but we are expecting that this is going to sell off from this area. Potentially we might go back up into this 2 hour, but that's the only thing left higher. Otherwise, we should be looking for price to drop lower for the day. What are you trading? I'm always trading gold. Every single day I trade gold. And by the way, this is the last Asia session of the week. 4541 is the TP. Yes, that's the full TP for today. However, we are going to be taking partials. No, but watch your other video. As a new trader, I definitely felt that last minute of it. Thank you. Of course. Which video did you watch? So by the way, guys, I post YouTube videos every single day on my channel. You guys can go watch the trade recordings here after the stream. But we just took out a 1 minute no wick. We're expecting sells here. And I already entered on my Hanko account. If you guys see, I entered right here. My SL is 4608 and my TP right here 4541. I think once we get like down to this low, for sure we're going to take partials. We might even take some partials a little bit sooner, but that's the main TP today. Like we have a pretty big range for today. So we'll see if we even tap into this 2 hour IFVG a little bit higher. But so far it looks pretty good here. 2 hour meter rebalance, no wick taken out. I don't really see a reason why we shouldn't be chilling here. All right, let's see if we run up into that 2 hour IFVG. I ain't taking no partials. You can't be confident today. It's a massive bullish gap, so we're expecting it to flip the bullish gap and go bearish. Alrighty, guys, we're just waiting now for price to drop down. It looks like it's pushing higher into this 2 hour IFVG. We're trading gold, XAU USD. Yeah, it's going to be the symbol for gold. Okay, guys, we're tapping into that 2 hour IFVG now. Be sure, if you guys haven't already, to hop into your positions, because this is the A+ setup. So I obviously hopped in off the 1 hour because that was still enough, but I made sure that if it did go higher, I'm honestly interested in hopping in another position here. So I'm actually going to add to my position. Now that we're in a better spot, might as well. I'm going to put my SL in the same place, 4608 right there, and we're going to expect it to drop off from this area. Let's do this. Alrighty, who's in with me? Again, SL 4608, TP 4541. So we're expecting it to drop down and close below the daily gap right there. So we just tapped into the 2 hour IFVG, which is the top of this move right here. We should have also gotten a 1 hour immediate rebalance. Yeah, so there's a lot of bearish confluences right here. I'm sure we're going to start dropping off pretty hard here. So our second entry came in right here with a SL at 4608. This would have been the A+ setup for sure. If I waited a little bit longer, this would be the A+ setup. But otherwise, we're chilling either way. Like our stop loss is in a good spot. So now we just wait for it to drop down. We should be chilling. We should be dropping down from here down to this low, potentially to the low, all the way down here. But let's see if we reject from this 2 hour gap and get that full reversal from this area. That's today's bias. We're looking for sell side. And I already placed my trade right here on Hanko Trade. Alrighty, we got two positions, a total of 1 lot, and I'm risking about, let's say with both positions, 700. Yeah, just about $700. $700 with both of those positions. Where do you put the entry on Act Trader? So I just entered right now. So as it's in this zone right now, I put the entry here. If you want me to show you how you can enter on Act Trader, I can show you guys right now. I'm going to pull up the screen just so you guys can watch me execute on the app. Pull this up for you guys while we're waiting for this to start reversing. Alrighty guys, so pull up your Act Trader apps. There is our Act Trader app. We're going to go into our account. Once we pull up our account, you guys can see on the bottom you have a few different windows. We're going to go to charts. And when you go to charts, you'll see the option to put your lot size. So whatever you guys want to risk today, that's what you guys are going to enter. So for example, if you guys are just risking 0.01, which is the least amount that you can risk, you're going to make sure once you click it, you're placing a SL and TP. So SL stands for stop loss and TP stands for take profit. You're going to click SL and type in the same one as me, 4608. Yes, 4608 for the SL. And the take profit, 4541. And so the bracket orders, once they're set, you can just press sell. And that's how you place the position. Boom. I placed a little tiny one. So you guys will see this also pop up on my screen right now. We are finally starting to turn around. As you guys can see, we're dropping back down from this area. But I added that one little position right there. Do you guys see that? 0.01. So it's the same account on Act Trader as it is here. Just put my entire house on this trade. Bro, you're going to have 2 houses once this trade hits. Nah, it's looking good, though. It's looking good. We're clearly rejecting off this 2-hour gap. That was the peak right there. Peak to enter. That was the A+ setup. I told you guys we were turning around good now. There you go. Good rejection off of that 2-hour gap. Let's see if we can break down even lower on the 1-minute time frame here. We got some bullish gaps that I would like to see price close below. So here's a bullish gap right here. I would like to see it if we can close below these gaps here on the 1-minute time frame. So if we didn't just hop in off the 2-hour like I did, we could also have a even more precise entry by waiting for the 1-minute candle to close below this. So you can see we're closing below it. That's where I would normally be entering. But I was pretty confident that we were going to break down from this 2-hour IFVG, and that was going to be the best entry that we could possibly have. So we went ahead and hopped in up there. So that was another beautiful entry for today. We got 2 trades. I got one in the best area possible, and then I added another little one. So I'm going to close my little 0.01. The other positions I'm leaving. Now we're floating in profits. We're going about $250 in profit right now. Once we take out this 1-minute low right here, we're going to take partial. So I'm going to close probably 0.5, so half of my position. And then I'm going to go break even on the positions. So this is going to be take profit number 1 once we get down into this area here. Let's check. I think we have a little. Okay, we do have a wick on that candle. It's looking good. Good reversal. Very good reversal right there. Who's in with me on this trade? As you guys can see, the people in the chat are telling you guys the TP, so it's 4541. You guys can listen. I'm sure nobody else in here wants you guys to lose. They're not going to tell you the wrong TPs or SLs. But yeah, it's 4541. So if you don't have a TP set, though, you guys can just listen to what I say. I'll let you guys know exactly when to close partials, when to move your SL to break even, and when to take risk off the table. Let's see if we can get down and make some more money today. So far, so good. Look at this candle on the 2-hour time frame turning back around. It's actually a 1 hour, but the 2 hours doing the same exact thing. We pretty much tapped into this 2-hour IFVG and started reversing. There was both a 2-hour and a 1 hour. I didn't expect it to go all the way up, but we did. We did, and so we still got a beautiful setup right there. I could say we could go break even on this trade now. So I'm not going to go break even on the bottom position because it's kind of in a worse spot there. But if you guys want to go break even, you guys can see on the bottom of your Hanko trade, you can go click this BE button and it's going to move your stop loss to break even for you, so you don't have to do that. What that means is your stop loss is now at $0, so you won't lose anything. Nothing is going to be risked on the table right there. So we are reversing pretty good. And now the second position is also in a good spot. Look at this candle turning back around. So let's go ahead and move this to break even as well. Boom. All right, guys, as I said, once we take out this low right here, that's take profit 1. So I'm going to be closing my lower position here. I have 2 positions. I'm going to be closing this lower one. I'm going to secure 200. I'm going to say that's going to be probably like $270 when we close below this low. When we do that, take some money off the table. So if you guys only have 1 position, I'll show you guys in just a second what you guys can do. But once we get down there, you guys can also go into this pie button right here. You guys will see there's a little piece of the pie. If you guys click that, that's called partial close. And pretty much what this does is it allows you to close some of your position. So if I'm in with 5, I can close 0.1 and it's going to take some money off the table. So we're going to do that in just a second. I'm waiting for us to take out this low though. So until that happens, we're not going to take any partials just yet. We're obviously hoping that it doesn't come back and take us out at break even. We're almost at the lows here. So if you guys can see, we almost took these lows out. Very close to it. Let's see if we can sweep out both of these lows now. Come on, it's looking good though. We're already pretty far away from our entries. We're about 50 ticks away from our entry. So pretty good setup. Let's go. The consistency has been literally insane in the last month. I've traded only with you guys on this account in Asia session, and I've let you guys know exactly what trades I'm taking. And these are the exact results from the streams that I've done with you guys in the past month. And the later half of the last month, we've also literally only had green. We had some red trades. And obviously, I've lost trades. Like, the win rate isn't 100%. But the point is, I'm losing less than what I'm making. And that's the main goal in trading. Knowing which days to trade, which days not to trade. Let's see, we're almost at the lows again. We came back down. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, get ready. It should sweep it out now. We got a new candle coming in. Okay, we did just barely take it out. Let's go ahead, even though like we didn't get the best opportunity to close it there. I'm going to go ahead and close off this lower position right here. $250. Boom. All right, I closed it. I closed the lower position. The top position, we're going to leave running. We're going to leave running, but I'll show you guys with this one position how you guys can close partials. So this top position is floating just about $450. Remember, you can go into this pie button right here. And when you guys go into this pie button, you can click 0.1 instead of your full 0.5. And then you're going to close 0.1 of the position, you guys can see. So if I reload this, now my closed P&L is $300. So I already closed $300 on this trade, and then we're going to close the rest when it hits our full take profit. So I'm going to leave the rest running, but that was a pretty solid move right there. Quick little reversal from this 2-hour IFVG, and it should keep running. Like I said, my main goal for today is for price to go all the way down to this daily gap right there. But usually the reason why I close partials is because you never know if it's going to reverse first and go down there later. It can go down during London session or New York session. So you want to make sure you're building good habits, and those good habits mean closing partials when you have the opportunity to do so. So let's let it run now. Let's leave the rest running, and let's see where we get by the time it's 6 o'clock. Let me know if you guys have any questions. That's another W stream, guys. Let me know who's been tuning in with me on every single one of these trades. And how has your account balance has been going? Because I'm growing. Who else's accounts are growing with me on these streams? Please help with Act Trader. How do I partial close? Yeah, I got you. So I'm going to be pulling up the screen again, and I'll show you guys how to partial close on the Act Trader app. So if you guys are on Act Trader, pay attention real quick. Once again, let me flip the screen so that you guys can see Act Trader. Flip horizontal. Alrighty, guys. So here is the position that I'm in right now. You guys can see 435. That's the same position I just showed you guys on my computer. You guys see on the bottom, it says positions. Go to positions, and you will see your trade that's running right now. If you guys select the position on the bottom, you will see this pop-up menu. And when you select this, you'll see on the bottom, it says close position and partial close. When you select partial close, you'll see the quantity right there. You guys can select a lower quantity, and it's going to close that amount that you decided to close on your position. That right there is how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. And we do this every single day with you guys live. Every single day live with you guys in Traders Pulse. So another beautiful trading session. I made 5K in 2 weeks. Let's go, Jamie. I've seen the progress, bro. I've seen the progress. You've been doing amazing. Let's go. That's crazy. And And you've already withdrawn some money too. Growing, let's go. Hey, we got some coins gifted. I appreciate you. I use 0.01 lot and I'm plus $6 right now, but I can't partial. Yeah, so if you're 0.01, you can't close less than 0.01. That's the lowest position that you could possibly use. Hey, Lucas, coming through with some more. I appreciate you. Best week in trading last week, 6.1K. Yeah, and we're gonna keep at it. Like I said, as long as we know what we're doing, we can come in on the good days and capitalize. Do break even in the app. Break even in the app is gonna be kind of similar. You can also just drag your So here's a way to actually learn how to break even. So what does break even mean? So in a sell position, if you guys are selling, look at our entry price. Our entry price here is, what is this? 4602.42. So it's going to be the middle one. Let me show you guys. Our entry price right there, 4602.42. So that right there is where we entered. In order to place break even, you just have to select your SL right there. Do you guys see stop loss? And move it to 4602.42. That is how you move your SL to break even. So that moves it exactly where you're not risking anything anymore on the position. But you guys can also just do it very simply by going into your charts on the bottom as well. Go into your charts, click on your position, and then you can just drag your SL. Do you guys see how I'm dragging it? You can straight up just drag it down and put it below. So that not only are you not going to lose anything, you could even drag it lower. So if you drag it even lower, you can see now I'm plus 86 on my stop loss. So it's very easy to go break even, guys. There you go. We're running in the right direction so far. So good. Let's get it. Let's get it, everybody. Do you recommend learning ICT before learning your strategy? So my strategy is ICT. So there's no need to learn that before. You can just study the concepts that I'm trading. They are ICT concepts. I'm trading fair value gaps, IFVGs, NOICs, liquidity. What's the pair? It's gold. Am I able to place another entry? I would not recommend placing another entry because remember, the goal is to place like really good entries. You know what I mean? Like break even entries so that you're not risking anything. I've said this to somebody yesterday. He was like, can I just close my position, place another entry? And I showed him how to take partials. But no, you don't want to be taking another entry. That's just being like, you're getting FOMO. You have a fear of missing out of this move. And that's a bad like habit to have because look, you enter right now and then price pulls back up, takes you out, and then keeps going. We have a perfect entry up here. It's probably not going to go up here. It is going to go back up into this area potentially. So you have a lower chance of holding your trade all the way to the target. So my advice is just wait, guys. Grow your account, come in the next day and catch another banger. Come in the next week, catch another banger. You should not be chasing after moves after they happen. You want to see before they happen. You guys saw, we entered on the way up. We did not enter on the way down. I never enter on the way down, guys. That right there is chasing after the move. You want to predict it. You want to see where it's a high probability area of reversing. So let's keep running this position down. So far, $430 on this trade, and we've already closed 300. Let's see if we can get to 1,000, and I'm gonna just end off the day like that. So if we are floating $700, I'll probably call it a full day right there. I am expecting it to go much lower, but I don't think I'm gonna hold it today. We already ended off the week pretty good. I'm gonna stay humble and end off the trade here at 4584. That's just gonna be $700 and a total of 1,000 on the day for me. Let's go. I'll binge watch your series. Yeah, I do have that series up. You guys can watch all these concepts. I gotta learn how to read charts. That's the most important thing to do is to learn how to read the charts. I swear, if I knew how to read the charts, I'd probably have better luck. Well, it's not luck, bro. It's skill. You know what I mean? If you learn how to read the charts, you'll know what it's doing. Yeah, I trade Monday through Thursday, Asia session, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's my Asia session open. Let's go, Dylan. You took that trade? Took it all, Mark. Let's go. Is it good to hold? Yeah, for sure. Hold, take partials as it goes lower. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Mitchie, you bet the house too? Sheesh. Closed it by mistake instead of taking partials. Come on, Boom Bang. You got to learn how to take those partials. It only lets you make some more money. You know what I mean? Partials is the best way to close some money on the trade, leave the rest running. I just got a little bit more to run down, and then we're done for the day. Let's go. Alright, guys, now we just wait for it to run. I mean, there's no point in sitting around anymore. We are in our trade. We're break even. So let me know if you guys have any questions. But if not, I'm going to tune out of today's stream. I'm going to post this afterwards so you guys can watch the recording.